Sup guys, Juggalo here. This is going to be my attempt to put on this little guy right here to find out if it will fit, and hopefully it does. But basically the thing is that they use push pins and they expand when you push through. So see that going up and down? They use that. So that in turn is going to make this an interesting thing, because I have to figure out how to cut it or use a pair of scissors or wire snips or something to actually get the part through this part, the motherboard itself, without damaging it. So first part is removing these two little guys right here. So I'll come back once I do that. What's up guys? Juggalo back here again. We have officially got these little things off, the little plastic guys, and basically what you have to do is get your isopropyl alcohol and clean off all the TIM. And yes, I do have the windows open, so we're going to go ahead and clean all that TIM off. Try to anyway. It seems like it's really caked on, and just go around in a circular pattern to try to get all that off. See, little chunks of it right there. Okay. So just slowly trying to get all this stuff off. You want to use 90% isopropyl alcohol or higher, and we're trying to make this clean as possible. So you got more chunks of it coming off, and then hopefully it'll be nice and clean soon. So alright, now I'm just drying off the excess isopropyl alcohol. Always make sure it's dry before you add TIM or anything like that. And basically here is the old heatsink right here. Here's the back, and with the Heatkiller NSB 3.0 you do get a thermal pad right here, but I won't be using that thermal pad. I'll just basically just use the standard TIM that I like to use, MX4. And now I'm just trying to cut the bag, and I read the instructions and everything. And basically, you just want to use a little bit of force when you screw it down. You don't want to basically screw it down like I would say if you're doing a let's see, compare this to like a GPU block or a CPU block. You don't want to do any of that. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure this is nice and clean. Always use isopropyl alcohol to get off any impurities or anything like that. So we're going to go ahead and clean this up. Make sure it's nice and clean. No impurities are on there. And Heatkiller actually recommends distilled water. Go figure, right? So here we go. We're cleaning it up. Drying off the excess. Or access, I should say, excess, whatever you want to say it. Okay, clean that up. Now when you put this on, you want to make sure this doesn't have any contact to any metal component. If you do that, you're going to hear a snap, crackle, pop, and you're going to say, oh Lord, my motherboard's on fire, kind of deal. Alright, now I'm going to get the Allen wrench. So this is going to be fun, because basically I'm going to have to tilt the motherboard upside down, put the screws on while maintaining this. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, next what you do is you test fit your part before you go screwing in and seeing, oh, it doesn't fit, what am I going to do, kind of deal. Alright, so they had the wire right here, and I'm testing it out, and it looks like it will work. It's just going to be interesting messing with the screws, because there's a wire in the way, and it's this right here. So I'm going to have fun with that. But basically you're going to take it and take your thermal paste, apply it, and then put it on. So maybe I'll find a trick or two, but just put a little bit, like a dab. That's all you need. You don't need to put any more when it comes to chipsets this small. Then from there, I see some people move it back and forth and all that stuff, but I don't do that. I just let the pressure do the work kind of deal. So let me set it right there, slide it back into place, and let me put these screws on, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Alright guys, I'm back, and here it is, the final product. It looks crooked, and it is crooked because it's just how small these motherboards are and everything, you know. So you got to give a little, take a little. See, here's the original one right here. So of course it's gonna line up perfectly or whatever. So it'd be looking like that. So it's basically, it has different connections on it for mounting it. So this is why it looks crooked. So also, you want to make sure you use your clear plastic washers, like so. Also, do a couple of turns, like as soon as it gets a little bit tight, that's all you need. You don't need to crank it down because the chipset is sensitive, and if you over tighten it, you might crack something, or you know, be bad juju. I tightened it until I couldn't tighten it anymore, so just hand tighten when you do these chipset water blocks, okay? But it does look sweet, I have to say, even though it is crooked. I know it's crooked. I can't physically do anything about that, so no matter what I would do, it would probably still be crooked. So this is what it looks like and everything. And comment, subscribe, rate this video, click that like button. Guys, have a great day. Bye. Alright guys, I'm back again. The water block has been straightened out the best I can, granted, because of this right here. And basically what you can do, you can loosen it up. If I can find the other big part, it's around here somewhere. Here it is. Basically the screws are on a swivel like this, but it's limited in how far it can turn. So I tried to correct it the best I can. Also, one side's a little bit more screwed in than the other just because of the pressure difference. So I made sure to do even pressure and stop when I couldn't do it anymore. That's what you want to do. Also, I was thinking to myself, it would be pretty cool if I could water cool the chipset too, right here. But then I come into a predicament because of there's these caps right here. So I'm not sure if you can see them, but they're underneath these guys right here. See, like so. So I'm not sure if I could water cool this. I would like to do that too, but I just have to figure out the width and the length of the heat sink or whatever kind of deal. But if anybody knows that I can do this on this motherboard, please let me know. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, rate this video. You guys have a great day. Bye.